morning students. In continuing the lesson how do organisms reproduce, I have given you the brief introduction in this chapter, that is what is reproduction and what are the different types of reproduction. So reproduction is actually the process in which the new organisms are produced from the parent organism, and reproduction is of two types: asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction means those reproduction or those process in which only single parent is required. That process is called asexual reproduction. And sexual reproduction means in which both the gametes, that is the male and female parents, are required. So today we'll deal with the asexual reproduction, the different methods of asexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, we will study about the different process in living organisms. The first process we'll study, that is the fission. Fission is a type of asexual reproduction in which the organism breaks into two or more parts, and according to the number of parts it breaks, it is divided into two types, that is binary fission and multiple fission. Binary, as the name indicates, binary means when the organism split into two new organisms and they produce new organism, two new organisms are produced, they are called binary fission. And multiple fission means in which one organism divides into many new organisms. So binary fission is mostly seen in the amoeba. Amoeba is a unicellular organism, you all know, and amoeba mostly reproduce through binary fission. So what happens in the binary fission? Here I have drawn the diagram of the reproduction in the amoeba. So amoeba, what happens, the complete amoeba, that is the parent amoeba this is, and in which the nucleus is present in the center, and these are the cytoplasm, these are the pseudopodia, you know the structure of the amoeba. So what happens, when the amoeba gets unfavorable condition, they splits, or we can say the nucleus divides. As a result of the division of the nucleus lengthens in size, and when slowly and slowly what happens, this nucleus separate into two different nuclei. Here we can see two different nuclei are formed, and when they get proper conditions, favorable conditions, so these nuclei or the nucleus, two different nuclei, they separate and they form two different amoeba. This is the daughter amoeba. So this whole process of reproduction in which one organism, they splits and they break into two different organisms, or they can form two different organisms are produced by the division of the nuclei. This whole process is called binary fission, and binary fission is mostly seen in the amoeba as well as in the paramecium also. So this is about the binary fission. Now second we'll deal with the multiple fission. Multiple fission is also a type of asexual reproduction in which the one organism splits into many new organisms. So how here, as you have seen in the amoeba, here one nucleus divided into two different nuclei, and two different nuclei they form the two daughter amoeba. But in the multiple fission, multiple means it breaks into many new organisms, that is the nucleus divided into many new organisms. Like we can see in the yeast, especially the multiple fission takes place, as well as the plasmodium. Plasmodium, you all know that plasmodium is a protozoa which cause malaria in the human beings, or it is a, we can say plasmodium is a malarial parasite. So plasmodium as well as the yeast, they produced by the multiple fission. So here we can see in the multiple fission what happens. This plasmodium, the structure of plasmodium which is drawn here, this outer part is called the cyst, and the inner part, this one is called nucleus, and this is called cytoplasm, and this is the whole cell. Now what happens during unfavorable condition, the nucleus of the plasmodium or the yeast, they breaks and they form different, means many nuclei are formed. So here we can see, and what happens, slowly this nuclei, the cyst bursts open, and this nuclei separates into different nuclei, and when they get proper favorable condition, each nucleus separate and they form a new separate organism, that is new plasmodium is formed. So this whole process of division of one nucleus into many nuclei, and each nuclei they form a new organism, they are called multiple fission. So this is about binary fission as well as multiple fission. Binary fission especially takes place in amoeba, and multiple fission mostly occurs in the Plasmodium and the yeast. Now the third type of asexual reproduction is the budding. Budding we can see in the Hydra. Hydra, it is also a microscopic organisms and mostly it gets attached in the support. So what happens, this is the structure of the amoeba I have drawn here. So this is the parent amoeba. These are the tentacles we can see here, and this is the whole body of the amoeba. So what happens during unfavorable condition, this amoeba produces a small bud in the side of the amoeba, and what happens when they get proper favorable conditions, then this bud grows in size in the side of the Hydra, and when they get proper favorable condition, this Hydra detaches from the parent body. Here they become separate, and that bud which is discharged or which is detached from the parent body, they develop and they grow into a new individual Hydra. So this whole process of reproduction by bud with the help of a bud in Hydra, this process is called budding. So budding mostly takes place in the Hydra. So this is also asexual reproduction. Now we come to the spore formation. Spore formation is also another type of the asexual reproduction, and spores are actually the microscopic smaller units, just like the seeds, even smaller than seed also. And these smaller units, these are called the spores. And this type of reproduction in which the new organisms are produced by the help of the spore, that is called spore formation. And spore formation mostly occurs in the rhizopus, mucor, or the bread mold. You might have seen when we put the bread, a piece of bread, put some water on it and keep it for some time in 1 or 2 days. Then what happens? We see the some spores formation in that bread. So from where it came to spores, actually what happens? This is the structure of the spores. This is the hyphae, we can see the base part, and these are the spores. So these spores are formed and these are attached with the stem. So what happens whenever these microscopic units, they remain in the air, and whenever they get with the favorable condition like the food or the moisture, whatever the favorable condition when it comes, then these spores sit on that and they produce this type of structures. And this method of production of a new organism, this is called by spore formation. So spore formation is also a asexual reproduction which takes place mostly in the rhizopus, mucor, bread mold, and so on. Another method of asexual reproduction is by fragmentation. So what happens in fragmentation? The small fragments, they are formed like we can see in the Spirogyra. Spirogyra is also a type of the organisms, microscopic organism. This is the structure of the Spirogyra. The filamentous-like structures we can see in the Spirogyra. And what happens sometimes during unfavorable condition, this Spirogyra breaks into 2 or more than 2, 3 or 4 parts we can say. So and each part is called the fragments. These are the fragments. So these fragments are produced during unfavorable condition in the Spirogyra, and what happens when they get favorable condition, so each fragment they produce a new organism or a new Spirogyra is formed. And these new Spirogyra, they are just similar to the parent organism. So this whole process of the asexual reproduction by the help of the fragments which we see in the Spirogyra, this process is called fragmentation. And the last method of this asexual reproduction is by regeneration. Regeneration, as the name indicates, regeneration means the lost body part is regenerated again, like regeneration process is mostly seen in the planaria. Planaria is a organism, just like structure I am drawing here. You can see the structure of the planaria. So what happens during unfavorable condition? These are the eyes of the planaria. So during unfavorable condition, what happens? This planaria breaks into 2 or 3 pieces. So what happens? Just like it is also similar to the Spirogyra. So here each part, that is each part of the planaria, when they cut into different pieces, and when they get favorable condition, what happens? Each part of the planaria they reproduce into a new organism. So like if they are cut into 3 pieces, means 3 new planaria will be formed like this. So these are the, we can say, this whole process of reproduction in which the planaria, when they cut into different pieces and each part they regenerate its lost body part, and this whole process is called regeneration. So regeneration mostly occurs in the planaria, and this is also a type of asexual reproduction in which the single parent is required. So this is all about the asexual reproduction, and in the next class we'll study about the vegetative propagation which takes place in plants by the different parts of the plant.